Jordan Yantz, quarterback of the Vancouver Island Raiders, joins us. And Jordan, you've had all sorts of success so far this year. How come?
Well, it's got to do with the whole team, all the team, all the way around the board. I mean, with our receivers and stuff, we had all the receivers and running backs here the whole off season and stuff for us to, mesh and gel really together and have that. Put a lot of work in, and with Randy Atwell leading the defense, and myself and a bunch of leaders we have on the offense, it's been a real pleasure with all these 20, 21-year-old guys that we got here.
You mentioned leadership. You're a leader for the offensive side, no doubt about that. Do you like being that role?
Absolutely. Obviously everyone looks to the quarterback, to lead the offense down the field and lead the team and, lead them to those championship games and, of course, win those big games and stuff. So, I love that role, and I think I've been doing an all right job of it so far. So, we're just keep the wheels turning.
So far this year, you're throwing touchdowns, you're running for touchdowns, you're racking up yards. What's a good game in your mind for you personally?
Well, for me personally, it's all about executing in the red zone. That's something that we've had trouble with, lately and stuff. And executing the red zone is pretty key for us. And, obviously getting the ball in the end zone. And, obviously a couple touchdowns, on the ground is obviously a pleasure for me. But, obviously through the air, a couple through the air is obviously awesome too.
Is there a guy you model your game after? Maybe an idol that you've had growing up, or a coach?
Number 16, I always did look to Joe Montana and stuff like that. So, he was a championship quarterback and a great legend, and some guy that I've always looked up to, and I've read a couple books on him and stuff too. So, he's one guy that I really look up to.
Obviously, other than winning a championship, what are your goals for this season, for the remaining of the year?
Well, my personal goals is, take this team and a lot of the new guys to a championship game. A lot of these guys, a lot of fresh guys that we haven't had in the past couple of years, and, some of them don't know, what it feels like to be there. So my goal and my job this year is to take those guys there and lead them to success, and hopefully it can come out in the end.
It's your fourth year in the BCFC, but you do have an opportunity to come back next year. Is that something you're looking at, or what's next for Jordan Yantz after this year?
Oh, absolutely. If all things line up right, absolutely I'll come back and, of course weigh my other options out. There's a bunch of things can happen, but my main goal, main focus right now is, getting this team to a championship, and we came short of that last year. So that's my goal this year, and, that's my main focus right now.
With the numbers you're putting up, the yardage that you're putting up, the wins that you're putting up, and this team is putting up, anything short of a championship, Canadian Bowl championship, would that be a disappointment?
Absolutely. That's our goal coming into the year, and every year, from our head coach down, we preach that we're going to not only win the BCFC championship, but get to the national championship, and that's our goal every week and every season. So that's something we look forward to, and something that's our goal. And obviously last year we came shy, so we want to get that back.
Jordan, thanks for doing this. Good luck the rest of the way.
Right on. Thanks a bunch.
Jordan Yantz, quarterback of the Vancouver Island Raiders, joining us on BCFC website. Come on, stop.